can go see it. And pickups, well, mail-ins. We didn't pick any of these up. I did pick this one up today, though. This was at Walmart. I was on the fence on this one for Zodak. This is definitely more of a classic one. Love that artwork on the back. I've got that other New Attorney one. I do not like that one. So, with the Masterverse figures, I've been kind of just putting them all up on the shelf. Like, I've got the shelves of the ones that I really like, of the core characters, and then I just got a shelf of just the ones that are just like, I got 4 Skeletors. So yeah, this is definitely one of those iffy pickups. Like I said, I don't like the New Eternia Zodak, so this will be a nice addition. So this one definitely will go in the place of that Zodak. So we're not going to open this one today. We're going to throw it over to the side. I don't know if I showed this one off too. This is a I don't remember when I got this. Beastman, more of a classic one. New Eternia, is that what that one is? This one's vintage collection is what that Zodak one was. Beastman, I've seen openings, unboxings, or whatever. Really good looking figure. Maybe take the place of that big honking figure. I really like that one too, though. The only thing I didn't like about that one was this different colored oranges, which was really weird. So good looking pickup. Another one we got was Mantena, the cartoon collection. I believe this is the only Horde figure I have so far that's from the cartoon collection. Just randomly saw it on the shelf at Walmart a while back. You know, cheap, so I went in and picked it up. And WWE had a big deal going at Walmart with the Hoochie thing, whatever. Stone Cold, the ultimate one. I've got a Stone Cold, but I really wanted like a Attitude Era Stone Cold Steve Austin. So we got that one. Another one we got. I know I said I'm done with G.I. Joe, but I love Sergeant Slaughter, and this one was on sale really cheap at Big Bad Toy Store. This one came in today. I gotta get up for a second real quick. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. Okay, now this one, I think I've shown some of these other ones that I've got that are pickups that I've had for a while now. Transformers, Constructicons. I don't really do unboxings of Transformers on YouTube, on our channel, because I've done a few. It's just some of these Transformers, whew, man, transforming them, I don't know if I have the patience to try to do that with the video. I know if you are into Transformers, watch Patriot Prime, Rodimus Prime. Well, he doesn't really do as many videos as he used to, seems like. He does like a lot of like retrospect videos of the cartoon stuff and all that. But yeah, Patriot Prime has some really good classic videos, or classic G1 openings, transforming, all that kind of good stuff. A lot of sticker stuff. So I'm big into the 86 Transformers. That's pretty much what I stick to, even if it's not that Studio 80, the 86, and it looks like the 86 cartoon figure pretty close, I'm going to pick it up. So this one came in today too from Big Bad Toy Store. More Constructicons. Super excited to have a Devastator. I have a Minosaur. Hopefully they fix the legs with this one, which I don't think this one's going to be a problem like Minosaur. I think the aerial bots, which I'm picking these up too because I'm a big Transformers guy. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I think he's kind of got that same skeletal build as Minosaur did, with that one piece as the kind of the body and the legs, and all the other pieces kind of just, I got a burp, attached to it. So, but we'll see. I've heard some people that have already gotten this stuff in the big aerial bot figure. I forget what his name is. He was already up on Amazon. I've got mine pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know when that's going to be available. Super excited about that. I remember as a kid, I freaking always wanted those, the big build, like the Constructicons. I'm about to sneeze. The only one I had that wasn't finished was Bruticus, but way back in the day, like 80s, 90s, whatever that time frame was. And this one is one that came in today in the mail from Target. Is the 3-pack Evolution pack. We got Randy Orton, Batista, and I sneezed. I knew it was coming. I couldn't fight it. I was trying so hard. We got Batista, Triple H. I wasn't going to get this one, but I wanted that 4-pack with, I forgot who's all in it. Cena, Ultimate Warrior, man, I'm losing it. Roman Reigns, and a 4th one. What was his name? From way back in the day, like at the beginning of wrestling, just about. That we have kind of have what we know as, dang, what's his name? Doesn't matter. I'm sure somebody out there that happens to happen upon this video knows what I'm talking about. But I don't know if it's still going on now, but if you go on Target, whatever today, it might have been the 8th to the 11th, maybe. I think you missed the window. But basically, I got that 4-pack. This is the Evolution. I forgot what the other one's called, the 4-pack. Anyways, when I went on there to put it in the cart, this one was $40, marked down to $40 from whatever the original price was. And the 4-pack with Cena and Roman, and this is what we need, another Roman Reigns, which I love Roman Reigns, but all the figures kind of look a lot alike, a lot more alike than they should. But when I put it in the cart, you can try now. Today's date is the 12th, I think. Yeah, the 12th. I think it was the 11th, so you might have missed out. But basically, this went down to like $30, and that 4-pack for $100 went down to like $70 after tax or something like that. So pretty good deal, because you got to figure these figures are $25 a pop. So basically, it's like $30-something for 3 figures, $70 for 4, which is usually $100. So pretty good deal. Wasn't going to get this one, but I do not have a Batista or Randy Orton. I'm not that big of a fan of either one of them, but I do love some Triple H. So got Triple H in his suit. Got that Ultimate Triple H, which he's on the shelf, and then I got that one that came out with the Build-A-Figure with Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, not Stone Cold, maybe. My brain is just mush. So anyways, super good deal. Pretty excited about that one. Just have to find some room for those figures. And like I said, since it is kind of a Superman kind of day, since we've seen the movie's out, I was not going to get this figure, but I did. And I'm hoping that I can finish this set out and just kind of be done with Mafex for a long time. Obviously, I want to finish these Supermen. I got Superboy, I got Steel, and I can't remember his name. I can't remember anything right now. Anyways, glasses. I can't remember. Anyways, he's actually right up here with my random figure shelf. As you can see Steel. I can't remember his name. Anyways, we got Spawn up there, the Dark Knight, and with Hellboy. It's a really weird shelf, but those are like my favorite, probably my most favorite figures, other than my 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like figures like that. So if I got rid of everything, I would keep obviously just a few things. That would be like my 90s Turtles, the Mafex, Reign of Superman, that Spawn, I think that Hellboy is SH Figure Arts, I think. I can't remember who made that one. Anyways, that's from the older movies of Hellboy with what's his name in it. Not the new one that no one seemed to like, which oddly I liked it for some reason. I mean, it had its issues, but to me, it was still a good movie. So those are my favorite figures, and then of course the '90s Turtles, and then I definitely would keep like my Ed 209, RoboCop, and some Terminator stuff, and that's it. One shelf, boom, and we'd be done. And my wife would be so happy. She would. She would be like, now you don't need to spend any of your extra money on figures because that's all you need. And she is totally right, which I've been getting a little better about it. Just even seeing stuff on the shelf, and I'm just like, do I need that? No, I just, sometimes I know if you're a collector like me and you get into this and you kind of run into that, you're just like yesterday or the day before I was at Target and I was like, I collect Street Fighter, the Jada toys, but I'm not collecting all of them. And they had Cammy, and I seen it, and I was just like, man, figure looks really good. It would go good with them. But then I was like, I don't really want that one because I never cared for Cammy. I never played with Cammy. I pretty much told myself I'm sticking with Chun-Li, Guile, Ryu, Ken, Bison, and I'm going to get Sagat, Blanca, and I got the Haslam. And if I ever see Zangief, I'd probably get him. And maybe Vega. And Balrog. Boom. That's it. Oh, E-Honda. That'd be a tough one to pass up. E-Honda. Because I've got, like I said, I got Ken, Ryu, Guile, and Haslam, and Bison. Chun-Li. Flee Long, which I did play with him. The only reason I got him, like I was going to kind of go with like that base Street Fighter 2 lineup whenever it first was on Super Nintendo. And they had that basic lineup of guys, which the basic lineup of guys was Ryu, Ken, Guile, Chun-Li, E-Honda, the Haslam, Blanca, Sagat, Vega, Balrog, and then Bison. I don't know if I said then Bison twice. But that was the lineup I was going to kind of go with, just because that was the Street Fighter I used to play with my dad a lot when I was younger. I was in my teens probably between 12 and 15, I guess, maybe. But super, super into Street Fighter 2. But those are them. So the point is, you got to think about it. And that's what I've been doing now. I like look at figures. I'm like, do I really need that? Or if I look at one and I really look at it and I see something wrong with it, and I knew I'd be pissed if I bought it and got it home and opened it and just been super disappointed. So really got to talk to yourself. Do you need it? No. I've got a lot of stuff now I don't need, but trying to sell some of it, it just kind of hardly wouldn't be worth my time with what it's worth sometimes. So I got to where some of the stuff I don't want out, I just put away. So, but these Mafex, like the Reign of Superman, Death of Superman stuff, man, I'm really into that stuff. I told myself the other day, up to the point to where like I just want that set. And maybe a Mafex Classic Batman, I would literally sell all my McFarlane stuff just to get that. And I've got some pretty good McFarlane DC figures. So that says a lot about these Mafex figures. They are higher end, but once you get into it, I would gladly sell some stuff if I could get some good money for my McFarlane DC Multiverse, just to finish that. So, and believe me, I've got some really good McFarlane Batman stuff. I got a lot of the Batmans he did, a lot of the Supermans, Justice League stuff, and Justice League movie stuff, which I did get rid of some of that stuff. So I don't know. It's a tough one. So, but this one was I had actually canceled it because I was afraid of how much the tariffs were going to be on this one, which this one was a little bit more, which is strange because I feel like there's not as many goodies in this box as some of the other ones. And, you know, you're kind of seeing that with other figures. Because stuff's getting expensive. So, which was pretty exciting, though, about getting this one in. Because I kind of forgot. I was like, when I opened it and I seen it, I was like, oh, man, it came in. I'm like, heck yeah. All right, you get your Mafex in. They always got this plastic right there in between the joint, which I don't know why they do that. I guess it helps protect some of the paint when it's being moved. But I tell you one thing about when you start getting Mafex compared to Marvel Legends, I know some of the sizing is a little off with some of the figures. Like, I was real close to getting that Thor, but luckily the Thor that Mafex did, the classic Thor, everyone that got it, the size was off. Like, compared to the Marvel Legends, it just wasn't as big. And Thor should be big. And I told myself this the other day whenever I was, I forgot who I was listening to, something, The Collector, I can't remember. But they were talking about the Maximum. And they were saying their thoughts on who they think the next Maximum is going to be. And, you know, when they said it, what they think, which, you know, it could happen. I don't know. I hope it does. Like, I won't. I know a while back talking about I'm like all over the place with this stuff. But the Maximum series, I remember when it first happened, I did a video, kind of talked about it. I set it up for pre-order. I said, well, I'm going to get it just to open it and see, give my thoughts. Well, you know what? I seen videos of people were getting it way before I was ever going to get it. So I canceled it. I was like, I don't need that Spider-Man. I've got plenty of good Spider-Mans, and just looking at that one, I don't need it, and I don't want to spend $60 on a Spider-Man or how much ever it was. The Maximum Hulk came out. I'll be honest, it wasn't worth it for me. I've got a lot of Hulks, and that one just wasn't worth it. Didn't really care for any of the head sculpts either, so I passed on that one. I've got really good Hulks already. That one just did not blow me away. Now, if they do a Thor with like a cloth cape, I might have to go in on that one. Because if they have that same scale as that Thor, as that Marvel Legends Thor, the Avengers, the kind of classic looking one, oh, I'm all in, dude. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to get that one. Because that would look awesome on the shelf with an actual cloth cape Thor. Ooh, if they did a Thor like that and then maybe did like a Maximum Doctor Doom, oh, man, that'd be so sweet. I love some Doctor Doom figures. I have that retro carded one, which it doesn't have a cloth cape. Did find out they had a 3-pack with Doctor Doom in it, and Iron Patriot, and one other figure. But who was in that? It doesn't matter. But it had a Doctor Doom in it. Has a cloth cape. But I'm not. It is way too much money for those older figures like that to spend that much just for basically a cloth cape. So those are two that I would love to see as a Maximum, is Thor and Doctor Doom. And then what the next one would probably be good, which I don't need it for Marvel Legends to do it, would be like a Magneto. That'd be a really good Maximum. I've got the Mafex Magneto, so I don't really need it. Unless they just came out with something that just blows it out of the water with extras. I don't need it, so I'm good. So anyways, back to this Superboy, which he looks really good. I always loved this look. I might still have him put away. I don't know. I think I sold him. I had the McFarlane Superboy. God, the scale was just ridiculous. It just really pissed me off more than anything, the way they did that Superboy. And the steel, it looked good. That was a good looking steel figure, but the accessories on it were such garbage, man. I was like, why do you put garbage like that in the boxes? You know, makes me want to say a bad word, but I'm not going to do that. So, anyways, this Superboy is awesome looking, I must say. The usual Mafex articulation, butterfly, the shoulders, double jointed, pinless all over, nice and smooth. The extra, like the belt, is separate. I don't think you can take it off. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to ruin this figure any at all. Plus, they're kind of expensive. And this one comes with a plentiful hands. We'll just go ahead and pop that at 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of different hands, which we're not going to try to take those out at the moment, but this one I do like. Oh yeah. Here's with his glasses on. Pretty nice, I like that. And then he's got his little jacket. Oh man, I love this. Oh, that's so sweet. I know it seems stupid to get kind of giddy about this kind of stuff, but man, I wonder if we can get him. I bet you're gonna have to, yeah, gonna have to take his hands off. And the one good thing about Mafex is all the parts pop off so easy. Negative, you can't give this to your kids because they'll tear up easy. And I do give my son, my middle son, a lot of figures. Now trying to get this jacket on is going to be something else. I'm going to let y'all know how this is going to go. Yeah, I give my middle son a lot of my figures that I don't. It's kind of like, can I sell it, make some money off of it? Maybe. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now. Putting this jacket on right now is about a beast. Oh, wow. I don't know how we're going to do this. I took the hands off. Can we do it like a person does a jacket usually? Oh, wow. I don't think we're going to be able to. Maybe we go all the way up. There we go. All right, you want to get this jacket on? It looks like you got to go all the way up. Arms pointing straight up. Pull the jacket down. Oh man, this is so freaking cool. We almost got it. I know you're like, dude, you really suck at doing this. I'm like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I know I'm getting real quiet here, but I'm really concentrating hard. I can't remember if like his sleeves had these kind of poking out, but we're gonna, for the sake of right now. Oh man, I love this. This is so freaking cool. Be careful with the jacket though. Like I said, arms straight up, slide it down, kind of like you're putting your kid's jacket on almost. So, jacket looks freaking awesome. I love this figure, dude. I love the S on the back. Mafex does such a good job. So we'll go ahead and pop this head. Oh, wow. The whole thing came off there. Mafex has like the ball joint and the bottom neck part there to really get some good articulation out of him. Oh yeah, it just pops right in there. Oh yeah. if you can see that very well. We can kind of move the light. Oh. Good looking figure though. Got the extra head on there. Let's see what the other head looks like. Oh yeah. Not much of a difference there. I guess he's kind of got his teeth showing a little bit. Which one are we gonna do? We'll do the teeth showing. Oh yeah, popped right off there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I keep being cut off on my video because my phone, for some reason, keeps saying storage full. Da 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 da. You know how that goes. So, anyways, we got the jacket on him. We're going to take another look at him a little closer up. Put him on the little flight stand, all that kind of good stuff. So, see you just a second. Yeah, we got him on the flight stand there. I didn't do the best job of posing. We've seen better. But yeah, it looks really good. Kind of like a little bit of a jump pose there, I guess. That's another good thing about Mafex. If you never picked up Mafex, they always have a flight stand in there. With all the figures I've gotten so far, which is just a few Superman ones and Magneto, Psylocke. I think that was about it. So, anyways, that's a good look at him up close there. I'll definitely be leaving the jacket. And of course, I got cut off there again. But like I said, great looking figure. Good looking Superboy. Can't go wrong with it. Definite pick up. I give this one if we got 1 out of 5. I'd give this one a 4.75. The only reason I would give it a 4.75 is it doesn't have the thigh twist like on Marvel Legends. So that would be the only thing that kind of keep you from giving it a 5. So anyways, you have a good one. Later.